Do you think it's right that everything that is out there that is supposed to make you well comes at a high price? Now, obviously, organic food costs more, and that's quite understandable because it takes a little bit more effort to farm it, but it's a lot more nutritionally available to your cells in your body, and it's a lot better for you and better for the environment and better for the bees. Um, when it comes to additional things like getting supplements and stuff, these things they all cost money. And treatments, okay, different treatments and protocols. Hey, they cost money too. Now, in America, if you're sick, you have to pay for treatment. If you want treatment, you have to pay for it. That's how it is. I can't say about everywhere in this planet, but in the UK, we have the NHS. And as much as some people don't always say favourable things about it, I actually think the NHS is a wonderful, wonderful thing, and we are incredibly fortunate. And I'm incredibly grateful to the NHS for many reasons. So we're very lucky we do have the NHS. Now, if we were to lose the NHS and we had no option but to have to pay, how would people cope? How would they cope? It's ridiculous the price of drugs. It's ridiculous the price of the pills, and yet the more you are taking pills, the more you end up taking more pills. It's one that it's a real situation, in fact. Now, when I was first diagnosed with breast cancer, I decided to go down the holistic route as much as possible, although I did have a mastectomy, and my route did change a little bit. But one of the most important things that I really wasn't aware of or conscious of at the time was how my beliefs were the most important factor to heal in order to move forward. So whilst there are so many people out there telling you, you must take vitamin C, you must take vitamin B12, you must take vitamin D3, you must take CBD oil, you must take all these different things. Obviously, you can't take everything. Taking everything isn't going to work. There's a reason why you take certain things and you do certain things in a certain way. Anything will work if you get your mind straight and if you get your mind right around it. And of course, if we can get our mind straight, as in if we can align our beliefs to seeing ourselves in our highest version, then we don't need to spend all of this ridiculous money on healing. And it's a huge con. I mean, I've spent so much money on this and that, desperate to find the right thing that's going to make things better. And of course, yes, it does work for a certain degree. And then you try something else, and then you try something else. And ultimately, it's all massive learning curve. It's a huge, massive learning curve, uncovering and discovering and applying and experimenting with all these different tools. I mean, I have tried so many different things, and yes, there's great benefits to lots of them. You really do need to be eating the right kind of diet. I mean, there's no excuse for not eating the right kind of diet, but when you are so in tune and so aligned, then you probably don't need to worry too much about your diet. But most people aren't in alignment with their higher selves. Most people are actually quite toxic with their thoughts, toxic with the foods they eat, toxic with in their environment. A lot of people, most people, are struggling in that area. And I don't know exactly how long it takes to realign. I mean, it can actually probably take no time at all, instant. But most people, because they've been practicing a pattern for a long time, it isn't just instant because they have to ingrain that new pattern. So you need to be sure to meditate for at least 22 days on becoming a new you. Become a new you. Everybody that says, oh, be true to yourself. Yeah, that's good, being true to yourself. But most people don't realize that means be true to your higher self, the best version of you, not the shitty crap, dysfunctional version of yourself that has got all of the bad programs from early childhood and that sort of thing. Yeah. No disrespect to anybody's parents or anything like that, but most people have been traumatized at some point in their life, and this is why they become unwell, because they have dysfunctional programs inside them. So everybody can heal, and it doesn't cost a fortune. Nobody needs to pay hundreds and hundreds of thousands of pounds to get well, no matter where you are in this world. The most important thing to remember is this: the power of your belief is the thing that will really heal you. That is the real thing that will heal you. You may go down the route of taking chemo, you may go down the route of doing Gerson therapy or something else, but if your alignment to your belief is not there, then it ain't gonna happen for you. So you have got to get your beliefs straight. This is why when you get bullied into doing something that you don't believe, it doesn't always work out right because of your belief. So get your beliefs right, become your greatest version, and work out what it is that you need to do in order to see yourself in your highest light. Thank you for watching.